That looks fine in terms of camera position. What do we got? We got bottom right. So, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, straight away we get a raid. Hey, you tech, welcome, welcome. You must be finishing up. It's kind of the exchange, I guess. Good morning, it's afternoon here. It's 12:15 on the 15th. Unfortunately, our time zone abilities don't allow us to play things early. Not anymore. Not since global launches are become a thing. It's always good morning, fair. It's always good morning somewhere. That's a great mentality. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. It's always good morning somewhere. I like it. This music reminds me of Equinox. It's a game that probably no one has heard of, but I had it on disc 20 years ago, I think. And Equinox is a game where you don't move around underwater, except in a submarine. It's like you're always in a seamoth, but with guns. It was pretty linear, but it was pretty fun. But yeah, it's kind of the sort of dark synthwave style. So yeah, it's a different mood to the first game, that's for sure. I love the fish. I think the heading could be a bit more in the foreground. I think this should be up a bit more and a bit more prominent. It feels a bit muted, if that makes sense. I'm just criticizing everything aesthetically at the moment. And just letting kind of things sink in. We've got, yeah, I'd like the music. So it's a different mood, because I feel that the first one, it was more of an uplifting beat. This one's a bit more sinister. So it makes me feel like they've gone a bit of a different direction, more like what BZ started out being. I kind of hope that that's what they've done, is they've taken a different direction. I need to adjust all of these things. Motion blur, why? That should never be on by default, by the way. No game should ever have that on by default. Okay, this bit sounds more like Below Zero soundtrack. That sounds more familiar. Sound, background audio. Ah, good. We were just talking about this in the Discord, and it was annoying me. I wish this was on by default, and then I could turn it off if I didn't want it. But background audio, don't mute it just because I alt-tab. Like, why? I never understand that. Overall volume I usually drop down, so it's not too distracting. But we'll keep that until... Okay, actually, dialogue will probably get annoying. Let's turn that down. Camera movement, get rid of that. That's annoying. We'll see. I mean, might be more immersive that way. Outlines, I usually have that turned off. It might be handy later, but I want that turned off for now. No field of view that I saw, unless that was under graphics somewhere. Is there a field of view slider? No. That's annoying, because I like to have mine wider than normal a lot of the time. Better than you expected, you expected a lot. That's good to hear. My expectations for new games in general tend to be pretty mid. I'm very cynical about games these days. And import save, that's it. Could you import it from, like, the original? No, from crowd. God, yeah, okay. That's not what I was meaning. Ah. Shoot.
Ads. Also, Bootfaker71U was slide.
Thank you, Tori. Welcome, welcome. And it's 36 months, by the way. Wow. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. We should stop messing around and just get into it now, I think. Survival, creative, unknown, coming soon. It'll be hardcore. Look at it. It's red. It'll be hardcore. We know what that's going to be, alright? I often do creative when I'm messing around in early access, but I will go in for survival first time around. Wonder if there'll be like the custom options in future as well. Maybe. We'll wait and see. Let's dive in and see what the fuss is about. Now, are we going to crash land on a planet again? Is this going to be yet another game where we crash land on a planet? I'm not going to skip things. Desert world. Okay. Right. Desert Nautica. Subdesertica? Dunno. Is that going to be an actual thing? We're going to be baited, aren't we? It's going to be, oh, you're going to a desert world. Psych, there's water. Select Pioneer to print. Okay, we're printing people now. Customize, apparently? Oh god, there's character customization. Why? Let's move on, shall we? 56,478, apparently.
Auto print
I guess this way they're establishing the lore behind what happens when you respawn. Like, even in the original game, yeah, it's a fancy fabricator. Your life pod has a person printer in it. That's what actually happens. We knew it all along. 020, that's fun.
Projected lifespan 13 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Adaptation required.
Adaptation, right, so this is now... Cicada, apparently. This is now Deus Ex, and we're now going to adapt ourselves, apparently. I'm trying to click on it. Am I supposed to click on something else? Let's just look across other things. Mild acid. Grease. Air tank. So the interface is at the same time familiar, but definitely kind of cleaner, I guess. I'm not sure if I like it or not yet. The Pawn, agree, that's a bit on the nose. Sponsor resettlement out of the former Mongolian independent states, so kind of like the Legacy then? Digital information aboard the colony. Oh, Cicada is the ship, okay. To Zazura, the New World. Yeah, because that went well. Don't call something New World. Amazon wants their game back. It never worked. Construct, improve, and operate a colony on the New World without wage or salary, working off my debt. Oh, this sounds similar to Planetcraft. Refuse holiday, retirement, or permanent death until the Noah determines a permanent, self-sustaining human future on the world is achieved. Yeah, this is just Planetcrafter. Oh, it's telling me about it, but now oh god, my walking speed is so atrocious. Noah reactivated. Boot Noah.
I am Noah. You're the QI.
I'm a QI.
My job. My job
He.
is your life. I wish I could make full introductions.
You speak
but
so
there is
slowly.
just way. We are both going to die if we stay here. There's another Noah node in the life pod outside. You are burning in slow motion. Under 60 atmospheres of pressure, oxygen becomes a neurotoxin.
Yeah, I'm glad you're talking so slowly while I'm dying.
And pry your joints apart. I've opened the door to the adaptation chamber. Your printed body can borrow traits.
User death imminent. Proceed to adaptation.
Why do they make you... I get the atmospheric pressure and something, but I feel I could move a little bit faster than this.
Your body can adapt survival traits from a Zazuran rat.
What?
Proceed to the sampling pavilion.
Okay, and why are you so tall? And who are you? And what are you? Yeah, I'm just going to explore. I don't care that I'm dying. I'm just going to keep...
Found. You must adapt alien traits to survive.
Tap, tap. Okay, I'm guessing this is what I was meant to do.
N-oxide synthesis.
Slow Nautica, yeah. It feels a bit like that.
Stabilizing. Congratulations.
Okay, cool.
This orb is now your relative.
Hi, cuz. Now, I would say, why is any of this necessary, right? Is this the bit that I would be skipping, like this entire thing? Because, yeah, it introduces the adaptation mechanic. I feel that could have been done differently and not in such a slow and painful way. Oh, hey, a distraction flare. Cool. Ooh, I like the twirl. We're getting flares already. Fantastic. Am I going to need that soon? Okay, we've got to cycle the airlock manually. It doesn't do it. Doesn't do it automatically for some reason. Game audio should be quiet compared to me because moments like that when the door was really loud, otherwise are really annoying. Yeah, it is very loud. I do have a compressor on as well, which should help, and it should duck against my microphone, so it kind of tempers it. But yeah, just every now and then I expect games like this to just be unnecessarily loud. Especially when they're trying to do the whole horror thing. But, the dialogue audio, yeah, that's intentional because it annoys me. I don't want chatter kind of coming over my chatter. My chatter is more important as the streamer.
Depth gauge activated.
Are you the previous guy?
Print terminated by barotrauma.
That's a different game. Is this where we, like, pop the flare or something? Are we meant to do that?
Has occurred. Your sleep bay has been set separated from the cicada.
Okay, so we've crash landed on a...
And send a distress call.
Cool. Just to be clear, we have once again crash landed on a strange planet. Oh yeah, I'm going to die.
There are no other life forms.
Almost drowned. Hey, death percent, guys.
With rescue, hundreds of stored colonists will remain trapped here.
Yeah. Good for them. I'm going swimming again. What else is there to see? As I'm not sure whether or not... Oh, I've got a scanner icon, but I don't have a scanner yet. I'm once again doing things before I should. Presumably I get to come back here later, if I so wish. What's through here, though? An air pocket? Alright. I kind of expect something to just eat me for going where I wasn't supposed to. Ooh. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Is that because of volcanic activity? Okay, yeah, we should probably stop messing around and actually play the game how I'm supposed to, shouldn't I? Welcome to a stream with me. Where we do everything except what we're supposed to. So you're just a beacon. You're a pod, presumably. Set reprint point. There we go. Oh, and you can customize your pioneer at that point. That is cool. There we go. So I can change my suit color. I can be gold instead. Oh, let's be purple. There we go. Thank you. Love it. A small hole. You're looking at me. Oh, you're the Noah image, presumably. There's the fabricator. There's the radio. Okay, familiar surroundings. And no ladder for us to get confused by. Obviously, BZ didn't have that either, but... Upload Noetic Advisor. Sleep is extremely confined. Access mission state? Sure. Access, sorry, not access.
My full name is Noetic Advisor Node, ISV CIDSB3. Between us, I prefer Noah. You are the QI.
Qualified investigator. Okay, that's what that means. Violent landfall. Excellent.
I don't know the status of the pioneer colonists, the cicada, or the 40,000
I think we're on the wrong planet. They say human future on this world. We were meant to be on a desert world?
Support the colony. I can't release the life pod. The clamps have corroded shut. The tyranny.
So how long have we been here then if they've corroded already?
They're on the back of the pod, outside the passenger window. Mind your
Okay.
I can't release the life pod. The clamps have
Oh,
corroded shut.
okay. It's like talking to an NPC when they only have one response. Yep. Okay, so this is why we go around the back. I was indeed doing things precociously. The graphics feel... I know I only have the settings on like medium, but compared to the previous games, this feels older. Like, the graphical style kind of harks back a previous gaming generation. That's why it reminded me a lot of, like, the music reminded me of Equinox. The graphic style kind of does too. Oh, now I can go this way. Nope, I can look in, but... Do we still have, like, the 8 seconds? Yeah, seem to. Good. I didn't fully count the whole way, but it's about the same. Launch. Boom. Oh, and we have a cutscene for this one. Which hopefully we can skip. Brilliant. Ascend, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Hey, there we go.
Clearing main thrusters. Stand by.
Did we fall out, or are we... No, we're still in it, aren't we? Yeah.
Thruster function restored. Brace for corrective orientation.
So is that because of, like, volcanic activity?
Collision. Obstructions detected. Increasing thrusters.
Yeah, push your way through it, that's the way.
Release firing mechanism failure. Brace for impact.
And once again, we get a concussion to start the game. Great. We didn't in BZ,
Wake up.
at least not that I'm aware of, but at least it wasn't from a metal panel hitting our
Does not
head
recognize
this
the
time.
sky.
Yeah, so we went off course, landed on the wrong planet. We get that.
Class biosignature on the horizon.
And now we get the... what should probably be the menu screen in some ways.
You are not on Caesura, Pioneer.
No. No, we're on whatever the world unsatisfactory is, looks like. Okay, well, we can now open our storage at least. Good. We can now use the fabricator. I prefer things to snap in immediately. I hate it when it takes time to pop in. Okay, titanium, rubber, and silver. Grease. Requires fully functional fabricators. We've got to restore that. But at least we know about it. Okay, battery. Acidic rayon pouch instead of mushrooms. Lucifer rot sack. Alright. Taking some liberties with the names. A water slug, okay. Yep. Bladderfish, in other words. No, we want a scanner, let's be real. We want a scanner. Titanium quartz battery. Familiar materials. That is a fish floating through the air. Okay, let's explore, shall we? I wish we had a ladder to climb on top. Yeah, I don't like the fog and stuff, and it just feels like an older graphical style. It's weird. Catch Geordie. You're a Geordie. Are you eating that or are you stuck? I can't tell. Well, we're going to catch you anyway. Digestive incompatibility, so I can't eat you. Or at least I shouldn't eat you. Let's go to the surface and read. This is going to be a lot of, like, reading and stuff. I know it's not a long game, so I'm going to take advantage of my time here to actually look about things. Okay, so you can prep it for human digestion by cooking it. Makes sense. No curing, though? They got rid of the cured mechanic? That's interesting. Survival multi-tool. Okay, harvesting tougher materials. Interesting. Kind of makes sense that you have something, you don't just, like, bash things all the time. It never made sense with the Sea Glide and the scroll wheel and stuff like that, really. It's like, how do we just magically just knock ourselves into a resource deposit? That doesn't make sense. Okay, pressure tolerance, we have blah 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 blah. Data downloads, black box unknown. I like this. If you're currently underwater, close your PDA, move to an air supply immediately. Finding barrow trauma. They didn't adapt, in other words. Guide of drowning, came disoriented. Yep, that could have been me. Step into the suit legs, wiggle hips and suit. Seriously. I'm not going to read everything, necessarily. But, oh, lotion sold separately. I'm just skimming for things of interest, basically. Suction pump on the wrist mates with an implanted shunt in the body to sample alien tissues. Okay. Interesting. It explains how we analyze things by picking them up, in other words. PDA voice or invoke full screen face to read as you are doing now. ABC, always be checking. BLR, be like Riley. Okay. Remember that Riley Robinson's PDA and scanner brought him home safely in the face of unforeseen and catastrophic hazards. If a non-essential systems maintenance chief can trust his PDA that completely, so can you. I like that.
Notice the intrusive and persistent HUD icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Remember that you are in command of the mission.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like you are. Okay, here's some quartz. Nope, titanium.
Tools to corrosion-resistant habitats. Titanium is an ideal structural material.
Our PDA is very chatty once again. What are you? Crate? Wreckage? Just wreckage. Water? Oh hey, metal salvage. We've got metal salvage again.
Oxygen.
I've still got 10 seconds. Big school of fish there. Oh, was that the kind of weird gasping noise? Was that because I was running low? Okay, interesting. These the water slugs or something? Hello. No, you're a clown crab. I like you. A lot more wildlife. Just kind of random wildlife. I do appreciate that. The hand swimming gestures is kind of annoying. You're the water slugs. Okay, cool. So you're how I get water. Here's some wreckage. So yeah, once again, we've got wreckage that we're going to be scanning. So far, so familiar. I haven't seen quartz yet, though. Okay, yes, so you start making annoying noises when you get below about 15.
There may be clues to the location of the main habitat.
Oh, hey, habitat builder. Yep, we're gonna need a scanner. I also need some, what was it, acidic rayon? Something? We're gonna have to check our PDA again soon. You're just titanium again. I really need to unassign this. Oh, are you quartz? You're copper. Okay. You look very crystalline.
Oxygen, concave roofs, and overhangs.
Okay, breaking titanium. There we go. What are you? Are you gonna... Oxygen tunic. Another habitat builder. Something to download. Oh, I'm drowning. Uh-oh. Hey, first death of the game, guys.
Reprint
yep, there we go.
You have experienced conditions incompatible with life.
Brilliant.
Your brain state has been restored to a new body. Some colonists prefer to return to the accident site to retrieve lost items and verify their last print exited cleanly.
Yeah, I should do that.
Data bank for emotional and philosophical support. Death
Brilliant.
is certain for the born and rebirth inevitable for the dead.
What are
should
you?
Not, therefore, grieve the inevitable.
4-eye. You're... Wow. Okay, yep.
Flares may distract attacking predators.
Okay, so we found our first, like, stalker. And yeah, this is where I am in danger to myself because I get too distracted. Okay, I think this cave was where I was, right? Yeah. Oh, I see. This is like a brain coral. So you've got to, like, wait around and it'll release oxygen. I was impatient. What are you? Oh, you're water slug. So my materials should be around here somewhere. Maybe? Oh, black box beacon. Ah, instead of them just, like, floating randomly. That's handy. Is there a take all? Switch container all. Ah, but it's only all of that type. I prefer, like, control click instead. Control click or, like, F to take all, things like that. Generally a better way to design. It's already quartz. Also, we have battle music. So that's nice. We were saying about a lack of music, weren't we? But it seems to be here. Medical gel sack. Okay. Ow. I guess I shouldn't have done that. This will be the bit that you were talking about in terms of no damage, presumably. I wonder if you can actually extract that regardless. Or do you even need that, I guess, is the other... Maybe that's the other point, is we don't need that. Acidic rayon pouch. Okay, that's not drowning. I'm guessing that's where we need the multi-tool to extract that. Do we go faster swimming on the surface, by the way? Maybe. We are doing overarm, so maybe. Did you turn bloom off to see how it looked? Turn motion blur off before to see how the other... I didn't see bloom as being an option specifically. But, I can take a look. Because I hate bloom effects generally. Why does it feel... Oh, is it, like, nighttime? I was like, it feels like it's getting darker. That would make sense. So, graphics, what do we got? So I turned off motion blur. Underwater blur is off by default, as motion blur should have been. You don't have bloom so much, we have post-processing, which includes depth of field and blur. It's like, does turning it low make it better or worse? I'll try turning that low. So I don't even have motion blur turned on. Depth of field is annoying, and bloom is kind of bleh. Refund bases. I'm sorry, what? And of course there's an unstuck. Here, refund bases is an interesting option to see. So what can we make at this point? Still need rubber and silver for that. Yeah, so we can make a multi-tool. I'm guessing that's going to be important.
Only this demilitarized switch axe is approved for colonial fabrication. In
Okay.
untrained hands, firearms are primarily used to harm other colonists. or the south.
Oh, this acts separately. Okay, so that's good. You don't just assign it a slot. It actually comes out of your inventory. Nice. Okay. And then we can move its position with the numbers as well. What else we got here? Programmable detonator. Oh, fun. That'll be the thing that I found. Shape charge demolition aid. So they're trying to open the door, I guess. Let me get this far. I trust you've got a good reason for it, to be sure. Mantis type confirmed. Countdown. Blah, 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 blah. Detonating. Good telltales. Detonation complete. Okay, this doesn't really tell me anything, but okay. Maybe we'll find out who Nahima is at a future point. Welcome Center. Welcome pioneers emerging from Sleep Bay 3. On-site NOAA node can be reactivated with a battery. Biolab provides access to basic biomods. Okay. Cool, so we're discovering functional things. Surviving death. Ah, this is interesting. So is this something that you need to die to get? So that means like a hardcore 100% would be different, because you wouldn't be able to get this. Hardcore would have to be 99%. Death and recovery. You can't store a body in computer memory? Of course you can. The now immortal, possible to achieve dramatic life extension with biobed support. PDA history. God, there's a lot of stuff that you can read. Jeez. PDA history. Survival multi-tool. Here we go. They really went deep on this stuff, isn't it? I do appreciate that. I'm not going to get through all of this now, but... So we've got signals. Okay, life pod I like to make a bit more prominent. Welcome center. It's a case of, instead of this whole edit thing, why don't you just click there to rename it and have like 5 things here to change color? Because that's all you had in the previous one, I'm fairly sure, and it worked fine. So why do we need an edit button? I wonder if we can expand our inventory at some point. Because our inventory is tiny, by the way. Like, we cannot carry much. Hopefully we get like a backpack or something. So, yeah, final 1% in hardcore is you just, yeah, complete everything else and then die. And you know that you have managed to get it. Oh yeah, I should read my messages. Okay, so that's storage. I thought it was a radio. I talked to you to get my messages. Survival guide, we'll do that first.
I thought you should discover that for yourself.
You could have just told me. I also guessed.
There should be a colony waiting for us. Your fellow pioneers, my fellow NOAA nodes, working together to break ground.
You're like Marvin. Like, you're really slow. Could someone have at least done like an Alan Rickman impersonation for this? This isn't Zethera. I thought you should discover that for yourself, Potter.
While you pioneer the area and fabricate your tools, I'm monitoring noxiously elevated viral loads in the
That
seawater.
ran on really well.
Heavy metal assays detect bone-blistering levels of cadmium, lead, and chromium.
Oh, wonderful.
This planet is already killing you. We have to know if the life pod biobed can help. Find a convenient way to die. Your black box will phase your mind to the biobed. I'll print you in a new body. You can return to your...
Oh, I just noticed we have
retrieve
conversation options. It's not just, like,
regular reprinting
messages.
may help slow down environmental contamination.
Okay. I'm not going to die on
It's not a
purpose.
long-term solution.
I already have by mistake, but I'm not going to do it on purpose.
I understand.
It just says no. That's not what I said. And now there's no, like, back. Gotta, like, close. Yeah, I've got to close and then open it again. Oh, now that's gone as an option.
This isn't...
Skip. Okay, and then there's that, and then missing
I
colonists.
printed 26 colonists before the Sleep Bay drowned. Many of them more than once. This is my purpose. To reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse your death. If I lose track of my colonists, I am empowered to send a qualified investigator to track them down. Do this for me. I
Okay.
can offer you hazard pay, credit against your contract debt, risk code, Sierra or...
So, interesting that...
I
So you've
have already
reprinted
secured black
things a
boxes
few
of missing
times.
colonists.
Then there's their black
Stand by for
boxes.
search locations.
But you didn't
Downloading colony manifests to your PDA.
automatically reprint them again? Is there like a range or something? Maybe you kind of went too far away? Got an i7-10700. I mean, that should be fine, let's be honest. But, you know, early access, annoyingly, like, overly required CPU in game. Who knows? There could be a variety of problems. Try turning down, like, textures, I think, is more of a CPU thing. I can't remember, to be honest. Things like shadows and lights are definitely GPU. I'm not sure what's even part of the CPU threads these days. It's mostly like the processing. Having all of the extra creatures, great as it is to have lots of other little creatures around, keeping track of all of them and their movements, that's a CPU issue. So while it's nice that they've added more life to the planet, how dark is it? Okay, there's a lot of bioluminescence, that's good. It's the fact they've got a lot of these water slugs moving around, and you've got the fish and stuff, and you've got those little crabs wherever they were. Like, all of that adds up. If you could just kind of turn down some of those. That was an annoying noise, and kind of a scary noise. Also, you glow very nicely. That does not look like... These bubbles don't look right. Like, the bubbles from the brain coral in the first game looked better. The graphics is a backward step. Okay, we've got a storage crate down here. We still need quartz. I still have not found quartz. Storage is now empty.
Carried or attached to a hard point. Avoid workplace friction. Inform your co-workers before moving their stash.
Great. But I can't, like, I can carry it, but I can't put it in my inventory anymore? Is that what you're saying? So, how do I make one of these? Okay, well, we bring this back to our life pod, so we have external storage for a start. We'll just... can open inventory there. Oh, yeah, we need food. I guess we should catch one of those Geordies again. Oh, there's protein bars as well. We should just have protein bars. So was that overall look has improved, but the futuristic was a downgrade and looks worse in the style? I think the opposite in some ways. Like, I like this inside. This actually looks pretty good. Like, I think it actually looks quite good. My problem is the world. I don't think the look has improved. I think it's a downgrade. I say things like the bubbles don't look right. Just the way of the style of the textures and stuff just doesn't look as good. It's like it's trying to be more realistic, but it's not there. Whereas the original didn't try to be realistic. It was stylized, but it looked better because it was stylized. That's the thing. It's kind of how maybe it's just a me thing, but that's kind of how I kind of see things. I can't eat it from here. That's annoying. I can't eat it while I'm in this mode. I've got to go into this mode. It's the BZ thing over again. I can't just right click on it to eat it from here. No, right click does nothing. Why must you make things worse? Okay, we're gonna need some water slugs. But like these, like the little coral things, they don't look more realistic. If anything, they look more cartoony. And it looked better in the original. The creatures look cool.
This organism filters brine into drinkable fresh water. This may be an adaptation to the seawater's anomalously high viral load.
So we can just consume a water slug. Doesn't seem smart. That would be 15 water and -5 food. We don't get to cook them. No cooking bladderfish for memes. That's a shame. That's plus 40 water. Okay. So we're going to need some more of that. Oh, the sipping noise is still there. Ugh. I hate eating and drinking noises. I know that I drank it. I click the button. You don't need to make the noise. Interesting that these are only giving 40 now. They used to be like, what, 70 or something? They were much better as nutrient blocks, whereas now the creatures actually rival them. Also, we should be able to make protein bars. Like, that was a thing that you do as like a mod for things, and someone added the ability to make protein bars out of like, even like kelp and stuff like that, so you wouldn't have to do it based on fish. I liked that idea. Ah, quartz, here we go. You definitely look like quartz. Good. Oh, I've got to break it. There we go.
Contains dead coral polyps. Oxygen on or near a coral dome.
Continue. Okay. I'm gonna get really annoyed by the noises it makes as I drown. I guess it's a kind of a clue that I shouldn't get to that point, eh? Okay, we need to find that acid thing again that was in this structure and try and use the multi-tool on it this time to see if I can get the material to make some batteries. Okay, you're just straight up releasing acid. Cool. You're the new crash fish, I guess. And some more copper too. Okay, that's you guys. You spurt poison. I guess you're the new gasopods, not crash fish per se. Okay. Okay, wrong cave. It was the one underneath the welcome center. Cut with survival multi-tool. Yeah, there we go.
Acid can be used to make basic chemical batteries.
Okay, but it doesn't regrow? Is that what you're saying?
Oxygen.
And you can pick up the gel sack. Now, can we pick it up without getting poisoned? Okay, yeah, that didn't set anything off this time. The first time, I feel it did. Or is that because I didn't have the multi-tool? We can make a couple of batteries now. And then we can make a scanner. So I should keep, like, food and stuff outside, right? Keep food and drink and medkits outside. Okay, so scanner needed a basic battery needed copper. Just well, I picked up a second copper. My priority will then be getting a battery charger, if I can. Oh yeah, air bladder. That's a thing, of course. Scanner. There we go.
Stranded on
Sweet.
4546B. Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career to return to frontier life.
Oh, I love that. Why would you abandon a lucrative speaking career? I can't use materials that are in storage, can I? Oh, I can. Good, so it's not bugging me. Good. If I put things into LifePod storage here, I don't have to have them on me to be able to craft. Finally. But the locker outside doesn't count, it's only the storage. But hopefully when we start building bases, that means base storage can be unified. I don't mind the idea of having to pick things up all the time. Like, theoretically, it's fine to have to do that. But it is such a common convenience in other games. The water still looks kind of crap. Honestly. It doesn't look great. I don't know if that's... Maybe that's the upscaling thing. Maybe we need to change this. Do DLSS instead and have it balanced. Or indeed quality. Dunno. See what that's like. Maybe it's better? I don't know. Maybe it's slightly better. We'll see. What are we at now? 90% CPU, 69% nice GPU. The CPU is now at like 90%. Oh dear. But then it's like, what should I change to improve? So CPU, let's drop textures down again. Whereas I think things like effects and reflection stuff should definitely be GPU. Quality and landscape, I'm not sure. Do we really see the landscape enough to worry about the quality? I don't know if we do. So let's try that. What does that do? CPU's now 87%, 88, and 60-something% GPU. Okay, that's better. I don't mind being in the 80s. CPU's there to be used. I don't like it going into like the high 90s all the time. That one's a bit worse. Okay, yep, we can cut the dragon scale coral. Coral mash unlocked. Okay, it does break, but we don't have to pick up the pieces at least. At least it goes straight into our inventory. I should have speed scanning. So scanning frenzy time. Why is it right-click to do things? Yeah, that was bothering me in the settings. Left-click does nothing unless it's, what, a tertiary functionality? Controls. I knew this was going to bother me. It looked weird. Activate tool primary is right-click. Left-click. Tertiary. That can be right-click. But now it's also like it's also detach. So it's telling me, oh no, it's bound to all of these inputs that generally aren't going to be a problem, surely. Builder menu, I mean, does the builder have a tertiary option? So surely it's mutually exclusive and it doesn't matter. Detach, apparently? I guess if we've got a tool equipped, it'll do something weird, maybe? I don't know. But swapping those two around, I don't feel should matter. We'll see what that does. So I guess it was a case of you would be wanting to pick up an item. But if you get close enough, it just says pick up anyway. Yeah. And it just starts to trigger it if you do that. Scan the coral dome.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert.
Oh.
Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Curtain Gorgon. I do like the scanning kind of interface.
Oxygen.
That's what it reminds me of, the game style. Has anyone played Deus Ex Invisible War? The not as well received sequel to the original Deus Ex game? That's what this art style and graphic style in general reminds me of. It was a particular window in time of games. Okay, yes, so that's the thing, is that because interacting with things is left click, and if you've got your scanner equipped, it's going to want to, it'll like trigger a quick scan of something every time you interact with it, which presumably wastes the battery. That's such a lazy thing to have that happen. But that's why they made it so that activating tool primary was was right click in tertiary, because there is no tertiary on that tool. I'm betting that's the case. Okay, what do we got here? Coral mash. Oh, cool. So that's our protein bars, like I was talking before. Like, that's our sort of thing. But we need sugar of Saturn. Whatever the hell that is. Suck to extract coral polyps and then spit. What? Oh, so that's the coral mash. Like, the coral shavings. That's why it says digestive incompatibility. Oh, wait. We need to adapt before we can eat that, I think is what that's telling us. So, we've got a bit of a timer on ourselves when we run out of our other nutrient blocks to find the adaptation that allows us to eat alien food. I'm guessing that's what that's telling me. Or we just do what our Noah was telling us to do and just die. Anita, hello.
Contact. I've located the black box of Anita Gottschall, the colony purser. Partial voice data retrieved.
We're so hungry.
Anita always liked to watch you shuffle cards. She said you had a knack for holding things. Find out what happened to her. Signal location uploaded to your PDA.
Okay. Yeah, so the problem was that she couldn't eat. Which, yeah, we're kind of learning that might be an issue. Or at least I've kind of deduced that might be a problem. Is this a cable? It is a cable. I just realized. I should have seen that a lot longer ago, but I just noticed this is like a cable. This is like Planet Crafter style. Following traces. Or like, bring us the moon. Deliver us the moon. Mimic pylon. Okay. I'll need to see whether or not... Actually, can I, like, cut bits off you? No. It's a case of... Oh, you zapped me, though. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, I didn't even realize. And I barely reacted to getting zapped as well. That's interesting. You have respawns. Excellent. I don't know whether or not the copper has respawned that I picked up earlier. do resources respawn in general? I'm guessing not. Oh yeah, habitat builder was over here. One out of 2. It's such a small thing. Why do I need 2 of the damn things? Scan water slug. I'm gonna need more of you. Wonder if you reappear. Light stick, can't scan you. Okay, maybe I'd learn how to do that natively. There's another acid pouch. Good. I'm just dancing around the fact that I do want to go inside the welcome center at some point. Oh, cut fibrous pulp. Cradle shoot root.
There is no sign of plant life on this world. This waxy
And that was the
fiber is
Lucifer
closer to
thing as
vinyl
well.
Or latex than cellulose.
Interesting.
Committed vegetarians should expect protein.
Yeah. Put our tools away so we can swim overarm. Still at the stage of the game where we're going to be going backwards and forwards a lot. But I feel my priority should be exploring like the welcome center and stuff and following that cable wherever else that goes. There we go, so fibrous pulp. Also, digestive incompatibility though. Bowel effects unknown. Okay. So that isn't helpful. But that is fiber. We can let's make a fiber. Ah, rubber is 2 Lucifer rot sacks. Alright. Oh, there's fiber mesh. Grease I need to upgrade. Fully functional fabricator. Okay, but it doesn't tell me how to do that. How close do I have to be to scan you? Close enough that I'm not taking damage? Yes, far enough away that I don't take damage. Good. Oh yeah, I forgot that I can scan the titanium and other nodes as well. If I find quartz. Flashlight, okay.
Oxygen.
Can we not just have a head torch instead of having to hold a flashlight? Like, that annoyed me in the first game as well. Hopefully whatever Sea Glides analog we get has a light on it. Oh, you can scan the portable locker too. These are things to know for, or pay attention to for like 100% or blueprints or something. Being able to scan the portable locker that you find so you don't have to make one yourself later. Okay, we also need to do a lot of reading of all the things I've scanned. I'm wavering wildly, as always, between all of the different things that I should focus on. It's like, on the one hand, yes, I should explore and go into the welcome center and see what's there. 2, I should follow that cable and see what's there. That's where Anita's black box is, should have guessed. But I also want to deal with upgrades and stuff, so I also want to get another, like, rot sack in order to give myself, like, fins and stuff. And ideally find some silver, because that's what I need, I think, to get... What are you? Your quartz, probably, again. Oh, we can cut curtain gorgon. Okay, so that's another thing we can cut. So I think it was a different thing that we got earlier. Yeah, we want, like, bigger oxygen tank, we want fins, we want to be able to move faster, we want to stay down longer, and all of those fun things. But we also want to explore and make it so that we can eat. So we need to do adaptions. Here's the Lucifer things over here, so it's a good collection of them. I also like that we do have a compass natively, so I can actually pay attention to, okay, southwest is to these Lucifer rot sack fields, for example. So we grab a few of those, and now that's enough for a couple of rubber. Which means I should just pick up even more. Also, I like, they're not 2x2 like the bloody lubricant or the creepvine seeds from the original were. Oh, we've got a cave down here. Oh, we're getting zapped, of course. We do have a cave, but it's guarded by these things. I think I can probably slip underneath. But it's also probably connected to, like, this one, for example. Also, I should probably get a flashlight before I go delving into caves too much, especially at night.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Okay, you gonna bring that up on my HUD or something, or am I just gonna have to guess what that involves? Something viral, which that doesn't go well. Wax moon? Hello. What are you? Databank entry coming soon. Okay, well, fair. Oh, we haven't been reading our databanks. Ribbons of tissue. So that's where we get fibers from. Mimic pylon, Zat's thing. So it's basically a jellyfish. Maymark cave mouths, right? And dragon stroke looks like hard coral. Coral dome, toxic sponge. Sponge of mist. Cradle shoot root. Also fibrous leaves. We've got a spooky current with what sound like whispers. Okay, yeah, it's a current that's pulling me down. Let's not do that right now. That feels like I'm being inhaled by something. I'm not sure I like that right now. Not until I get some more upgrades. Interesting that it said something about like potential adaptation though. And like, then is that down there, or is that something else? Oh, half moon. Okay, I'll catch you as well, and then drop you. Different type of coral? No, it's just dragon scale coral, but it's a different color. So hey, we've got different colors, like table coral. So that kind of pulls down to this point, but then no further. That's also interesting, but I'll get some more oxygen. You've got red coral, we've got white coral, so there's some bingo goals. That's the other thing we can think of, right? It's not just about leaderboards. It's a case of if we get bored waiting for the next update, we can always do some bingo. Scan balloon biofilm. Requires unknown tool. Alright. Unusual toughness, electrical network. Bacterial species. Infected with 2 strains of large RNA virus. Wonderful. Possible charotypic activity. Okay.
Oxygen.
I can still go up while I'm reading. That's good. Avoid contact or find a tool to destroy. Okay. So we need a different tool for that. I'm guessing that when it's said about like an adaptation sort of thing, it's probably behind that thing. Unless we can just go into the cave behind it here. Is this like the other side of where it is? Yeah, this is just the other side of where it was anyway. Okay, never mind. Titan rock boar. What are you? Colony organism. Like a spinal cord. Yeah, it's like a blood kelp vine almost.
Oxygen.
Oh, that's something dangerous. Let's get out of here. That is the other thing to consider as well. Why did that get red? Other thing to consider is we want fins and a better tank. Well, fins especially to swim faster, so that way we can survive better. We can run away from things. The sun has risen. Is it a double sun? It looks like it might be a binary system, because that's not just a single disk. There's something behind it as well. So that's interesting. Okay. Well, I've been getting very distracted, as is my wont. Let's head back, make some rubber. Your screen? This is a fine spot. For what exactly? I mean, you're not wrong, I suppose, but for what or whom? CPU's popping up into the 90s again. I think with these, like, shoals of fish. It would be nice in some ways. Oh, hello. You're Anita's black box. Alright. What was I about to say? Before I investigate that and lose my train of thought, it would be nice if there was an option to turn off non-interactable fish and animals, because that would reduce the processor load. Like, if I just get rid of all of those shoals of fish kind of swimming around, like, it adds flavor, yes, but it also just slows things down. You just crashed into the coral over there. You're like a ramming sort of fish. Oh, and there's another one over there.
Potential donor found. Suit surface detects molecules matching the organism from the sleep bay.
Okay. And then there's this, whatever this is. Angel comb. Yeah, I get...
This life form is a biological antenna. It archives useful genetic material in its core as it matures, making it a perfect gene donor.
Convenient, but also... Why? Insert hand.
Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining. You may now
There we go.
digest freely.
But it seems Anita didn't find that, or just didn't stick her hand in it for some reason? Oh, we can't pick up the lab equipment. Rude. And that's like her scanner. Can I just pick that up, please?
I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening. We're so hungry. There's food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help?
Oxygen.
If I feed you, will you feed us? This is my body, given for you. Just help us eat.
Well, that's grim. Okay, so she sacrificed her body to this thing so that it would mature and produce the DNA thing. Okay. Still doesn't explain why she wasn't reprinted, though. So I guess the first thing that you would do... There's another base thing over there. Okay, so there's definitely been people here before.
Oxygen.